Good day to you. What?
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that...
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something...
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Peter?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all that task fell upon my shoulders.
It must be a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Honor? A great responsibility is what it is. Imagine I make a bad decision or make a mistake in the calculations. And that's why I called for you. Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams.
Why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're...
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailor's at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and Saint Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town.
My word. That tailor was damn lucky.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech Quarter. They say he brought... I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. Stealing, forging magical items, isn't that all a bit dangerous?
Perhaps a bit, but doesn't the House of God deserve protection more than a...
Well, if you think so, why don't you try explaining it to them? This won't be an easy job, sir. And it won't be cheap either.
Have no fear. This is not a matter I intend to...
All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good. Have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. Until we meet again.
There's so many nails here. You won't miss just one.
Die besten Produkte. Ehrliche Ware. Nun greift zu, Leute! Dyed broadcloth, beautiful colors, striped fabrics. Needles, thread, pins, silk thread.
Sorry, but St. Barbara's is more in need of good luck. I'd at least leave you a groschen for that commemorative coin. I reckon that'd just make you angry. I brought you the axe.
Not so loud! Did anyone see you?
What are you afraid of? How could anyone tell that that missing horseshoe is in the axe?
Well, in one like that, certainly not. Nice work. Here's the coin. And you know what? Try and stop by and see Master Eldris, the local founder here. Thank you, Henry. My father would certainly be proud of my work. Until we meet again.
Was willst du, Fremder? What do you want, eh?
What's new in the city?
Nicht viel. If you are looking for...
What work do you have? I could use a few groschen.
You look like an Haudegen. I have work for such, yes? But what of reading?
What? If I can read? Of course.
Ach. What is written here?
Very well. That German Geldstück pours short beers and then charges for a full tankard. His whole inn smells like puke, like he himself does. And the food...
Was? What are you saying? It says my tavern is the best in Kuttenberg.
Well, that's not what's written there.
Der verdammte Schreiber. That youngster. Janek the Scribbler. I wanted to hang that sign on the door. I gave him 5-5.
So, what about that job?
Donnerwetter! Na gut, we have a problem in Kuttenberg. We merchants. It's crawling with Sigismund's soldiers, who are nothing but... Not long ago, they started blocking the road to Kuttenberg. And every caravan had to... And the merchants! Either had to find a way around, or raise the price. If you are carrying booze, you must pay. Carrying clothes, carrying salt.
You pay, I get it. But what do you want me to do about it?
Well, the other merchants and I got a pile of groschen together for whoever. Would you dare?
And what about the city council? The soldiers don't bother them?
Nein. They just want Sigismund not to notice them. So they are like pigs im Speck. So why everybody is scared shitless these days? You...
And how many of those soldiers are there?
I've never been there. But the wagoners said sometimes one, that's all I know.
And what am I supposed to do with them? I'm supposed to take care of them?
That probably will not even be necessary. Those soldiers are guarding the road on orders from King Sigismund. They have some geleit. I need you to go there. Get that safe conduct and then disappear. So, how about it? Will you help us?
Yeah, I'll help. Where can I find these soldiers?
Leave Kuttenberg through the north gate. Then in the middle of the road, you will find a camp. You cannot miss.
Fine. I'll see if I can talk to them.
Hey, you, in the...
I came to talk to you.
What are you on about, yokel? This is a military position, not...
Don't make this worse than it is. I'm an official. I've come on behalf of the Kutenberg Council.
Who did you say you are?
Silence! You're illegally blocking the road and collecting money from merchants. The council demands that you immediately allow free passage and disperse.
Well, yes, but well, we're here on direct orders from the king. Look for yourself.
Show it to me.
Well, that surely won't be necessary, sir.
I'm afraid it will be. The letter. Now.
Fine. Here it is.
My dear devoted and faithful subjects, I, Sigismund of the House of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, and Elector of Brandenburg... Good lord, the titles that man has.
Oh, you can read.
Of course. Why else would I want that parchment from you, numbskull? Do entitle the bearer of this writ, blah blah blah.
It's all in order, you see, according to law. You don't need to...
Hereby order the bridge over the Teplitz River to be guarded where crossed by the southern route to Yulo. What is the meaning of this?
What? Not me. You've certainly...
Shut your mouth, deceiver. Teplitz River, my arse. You're stealing here. Plain as day.
But I didn't know.
Didn't know what? That you're on the road to Kutenberg and not on a bridge in Hungary, thief?
Oh, it's Yale. It's not the end of the world. Just a few wagons. Nothing bad happened.
Where did he get that safe conduct?
Well, we got it from the king, really. That is, our captain did. Except then he died, and without him, they didn't let us guard. Fortunately, we kept the letter, and now we set up from time to time. Most of them don't know how to read, so when they see the royal seal, they figure it...
Enough. Pack up your shit and get out of here before I lose my patience. I'll keep this safe conduct, and if I ever hear of you running your fraud elsewhere, I will find you personally. Is that clear?
Yes, you'll never hear from us again, I swear. Come here.
Here you go. Take it.
Schönen Tag. Was will...
I brought you that safe conduct.
Mein Gott! You really did it! And what about the soldiers? Where they are?
They won't be back in this land anytime soon.
You do us a great service, friend. And also save us much money. Thanks 100-fold.
You all right, kidder?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Henry.
Kvietoslav, pleased to meet you. Well, Henry.
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kutenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade...
So, you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually.
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's...
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just...
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know, but it's clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many...
Well then...
You have to go to Kutenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in.
Hold on. You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't worry. My partner's...
Can't you tell me anything more about the letter?
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burgher. And what better way than a nicely written letter?
Right, so I go to the city, and in the miners' district, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's...
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough. And welcome to the world of Kutenberg businessmen. Be with you, good sir.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he?
Justice is worth more than silver?
Great. You know the password. Let's get up.
First, tell me why there's all this secrecy around this letter. And why are we meeting here? It doesn't look like an office.
Well, that's the way it's done in Kutenberg. There's a lot of coin and secrets that everyone knows are no secrets.
But you don't mind getting a complete stranger to write the letter?
Of course we mind, but what choice do we have? If Kwiatoslav said...
All right, let's get to it.
Right, a nice polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markhold. I hope...
Never mind his old woman. Is he even married? A prick like that would bullet. Write this. You fucking arsehole. Release them and pay up.
We can't be so brutal. We have to be more polite. Markhold is a merchant. He's all about coin. We need to, you know...
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer. Or do you think Thomas went off to see the world? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So? Thomas was a bastard anyway.
I'm just saying we have to stick it to Markhold brutally, so he doesn't think we're...
Bollocks. If we do that, he'll think there's no talking to us. We have...
Suit yourself. For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing. It'll be...
Well, do it like I said. So, dear Master Markhold, I hope...
I'll make it sound a bit more refined. Greetings. I trust that this correspondence will find you in good health. Done. Next.
We are writing to you about a serious matter.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Would you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning...
We are writing to you in good faith that we can resolve this misunderstanding, which was surely unintentional. What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point?
Why don't you get to the door and fuck off? If you keep...
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit you...
So, it didn't end up well. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit.
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Right, and it'll all become clear.
All right. I'm writing. We ask you to rectify the situation to the satisfaction of both sides in this dispute. Your refusal, on the contrary, would result in your own downfall. Written. Next.
All right. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be, and they'll kick your arse for you. Or your...
Finally.
The powers that be? Have you got some dirt on him? What the hell did the fella do?
That's none of your concern. The less you know, the better.
Ah, come on. I'm helping you, aren't I? I deserve a little honesty, don't I?
You do, and that's why I'm being honest with you. The less...
Free our captive brothers. Otherwise, we shall report your dishonesty to King Sigismund, and he shall see to your prompt punishment. Ah! Carry on.
Aye. Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see... And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool!
What was that about Silver?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Marco made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage.
Except that fucker Marco got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and scarp us?
Don't worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely. What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
Once our brothers have returned to us safe and sound, we shall vanish from these parts, and you shall never hear from us again. Done.
Maybe some polite parting?
Like, go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done. We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
With regards and trust in your wisdom, yours, the trustworthy men of the honest Brotherhood of Miners. That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
We are. And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to the bailiff?
Oh, it'd be no good to him anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill? Kurva. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
You must be the biggest idiot in the region. There's no...
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
Look, that really isn't necessary. We can still help each other out, can't we?
How is that?
Someone still has to deliver the letter, eh? And the two of you can't, because he'll seize you right away.
So what? We can just grab anyone off the road and they'll deliver it for us.
Well, maybe. But how can you be sure they won't just throw it in a ditch or give it to someone else?
Why would they?
Who knows? But that's not the point. What I mean is, I'm the best man for the job you've got.
Maybe. And what do you get out of it?
Well, I get to keep my head on my shoulders. And maybe a small reward?
Maybe.
You believe him?
Why not? Silver has a way of shutting mouths.
Sometimes forever, if you're not careful.
Agreed. Take the letter and deliver it to Master Marcold of Loney. He lives in a big stone house on the lower marketplace, next door to a tailor's.
Just make sure you don't tell him anything. Some miner gave you some coin to deliver a letter, and you did it, because...
You don't have to wait for a reply, but watch how he reacts to the letter. If it goes well, and Marcold lets our mates go, Go with them. There'll be a nice pile of silver waiting there for you. Don't you worry.
But if you betray us, there'll be a nice sharp blade.
And if we see you going to the bailiff instead of Markol's place, you're a dead man.
All right, all right. I'll hand it over. Keep my mouth shut. Mum's a word. Don't worry.
I should have learned to write myself.
Off you go, then.
Servus, guter Mann. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Master Markold.
Das bin ich. What do you want? Spit it out, I've no time to waste.
Some fella gave me this letter and said I should give it to you.
Was? What fella? What did he look like?
Heads, 2 arms, 2 legs. Looked like a miner.
Give me the letter. What? None of them could have written this. It's almost... How did you get hold of this letter?
Some bloke just shoved it in my hand along with a few groschen. He said you're expecting it.
Strange, but whatever. The main thing is, what to do about it.
No. They said they'd know straight away if you'll listen to them or not.
Wirklich? If that is how it is, I should listen, no? And fast.
What should I do then?
You? Right. Right. By the way, do you know where Lowshed's Gate is?
Somewhere in the north of the city, isn't it? The vineyard's just beyond it.
Ausgezeichnet. Soon a couple of miners will turn up nearby. Looking like something tells me they'll be pleased if you tell them you brought me the letter.
You must be Kviatoslav and Myslibor's mates, eh? You're free at last. I reckon you know where to go now, right?
Well, aye, we do, but who the hell are you?
A messenger, and a good Christian. I brought the message that secured your freedom.
Really? I owe you one then, pal.
Well, you can thank me later. Now we should all vanish quick, before Markol changes his mind about letting you go.
You're right. Are you going with us?
Sure. I'll go right along with you. I was promised something anyway.
I'd say you've earned it. I was beginning to think we were done for. Let's go then.
Right. Job done. Letter delivered. Markol didn't even get too angry.
I'm surprised. That fucker's a sneaky bastard who'd seized you.
Well, I'd never have thought it of him. He just sat there smiling.
Smiling. Christ, laddie. That sent shivers down my spine. Just...
Ah, come on. What are you afraid of? After all...
What was that?
Ausgezeichnet. I found you at last. For a while I was afraid you'd...
Fuck! How did you find us, you bastard? Did you double-cross us, lad?
What? No, this isn't my fault.
Nobody had to double-cross anyone.
What?
Naja, what else could I do? That letter...
So what now? Have you come to kill us all?
You're all long dead anyway, meine Brüder.
You might be a match for ordinary miners, but I won't be so easy a deal. Wouldn't you rather let me go?
But what if you open your mouth somewhere, Junge?
Well, if I open it, I open it. Or are you going to try to shut it?
Warum nicht? At them!
To hell with you!
Bleeding like a...
We'll finish this!
Finished.
Come on, then.
Go at him from the right!
No mercy.
Oh, yeah! Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin! Wake up!
Oh, my head. What the hell happened? Oh, where am I? What about my things? Good. Oh, I have everything. Oh, Christ, careful.
Here you go. Take it. Whew. That was a close shave.
Damned right it was. That bastard, he followed us to the camp. Here, lad, your reward. You deserve it.
I want more. I wrote the letter, delivered it, and parleyed. And fought here, too.
All right, I'll give you a bit more. Here you are, and... Not that we don't like you, but I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell.
Hey, get your hands out of there! Can we sort this out on our own, or
Look
do
out!
I need to get the
He's
bailiff
going through your
involved?
pockets!